So let's have a quick recap what we have discussed in the last session. In the last session, we have discussed about the introduction about Azure Devops. In today's session, we are going to discuss about how we can create our Azure. But before moving to this particular topic, any question anyone have? You can please raise your hand. Anyone have any question? Okay. Like no one has any questions, so we'll start with our today's topic where we are going to learn about how we can create our Azure. Create our Azure account. First of all, you can use any email ID. You can use Gmail also, Yahoo also, Outlook, any email ID, whichever you want to use, you can use that. If you're using Gmail, Yahoo, email, before creation of your Azure account, you need to have a Microsoft account. You need to have a Microsoft account. And whenever you log in with your laptop, if you're using Windows-based operating system, and whenever you want to log into your laptop, you are giving one email ID. And if you want to use the same email ID, with that email ID, by default, you have Microsoft. You don't need to again create Microsoft account. Once you have Microsoft account, then you can create your Azure by using Gmail or Yahoo. But if you're already using an email ID which is given by the Microsoft organization, then you don't need a Microsoft because by default in that particular case, you have a Microsoft. Now we learn about how we can create our Azure. To create our Azure account, here I have given the URL. You can go to this particular URL. Once you go to this particular URL, you will get an option to click on Start Free. So click on Start Free. Once you click on Start Free, here you get an option called Create One. Click on Create One. Enter your email ID. Click on Next. You can enter your password. Minimum 8 digits of password you can enter here. And after entering of your password, click on Next. Now, when you click on Next, you will receive an OTP on your email. That particular code you need to enter. And then once you enter this particular code, you need to click on Next. Once you click on Next, here you need to enter your personal details. You need to enter your first name. You need to enter a middle name and last name. Email ID system will automatically pick from the previous checks. So you don't need to enter your email ID again here. Here you need to enter your mobile number. And it is clearly mentioned, please do not enter country code in your phone number. Just you need to enter your phone number. Here we are validating our mobile number. So to validate your mobile number, we have two options. One is text me, other one is call. If you use text me, you will get a OTP on your as a message on your phone number. If you use call me, they will call you. In that call, they are giving you that particular code. And then you need to enter that particular OTP to validate your mobile. Earlier, we are validating our email ID here. In the next step, we are validating our mobile. Once you validate your mobile number, you need to enter your address here. And this step is very important step. Why I'm saying this step is very important? Here you need to enter your address exact same as your bank account. Exact same. Let's take example here. Normally, whenever we are writing, we are just writing like this flat number 4. But let's take example in bank, they have mentioned flat 4. Which one is correct? For us, this one is correct. But as per Azure, this one is correct. So you need to enter the address exact same as your bank account. So for this purpose, the best practice is copy and paste address from your internet banking. First, you all will log into your internet banking and then enter that particular address. So copy paste from here. Don't need to manually type the address here. If they are using one single line, enter your address in one single. If they are using line 2 or line 3, then you can enter those also to enter your address. Here you need to mention a city, state, and your postal. Postal code means PIN code. You can enter. Once you enter your address, here you need to check these check boxes and then click on next. Once you click on next, here you need to enter your card details. In India, it supports only Visa and MasterCard. In India, it supports only Visa and MasterCard. So if anyone from you, if you are using a RuPay card, because in India, a lot of people have RuPay card also, it is not supporting RuPay. So make sure you are going to use Visa or Master. One point. Second point, you can use your debit card also, or you can use your credit card also. But make sure the card, whatever you're going to enter here, that card needs to enable with international transactions. That card needs to enable with international transactions. By default in India, international transactions are disabled. By default. You need to enable it by using your mobile banking. You can enable that also, or by using internet banking or mobile banking, you can enable this international transactions option. By default, this option is disabled. You need to enable those transactions, just enable for 10 rupees. Because to validate your card, they are going to deduct 2 rupees from your account, and that 2 rupees also you will get refund in 3 to 5 working days. So they deduct only 2 rupees from your account. And once you validate your card details, and once you log in with your account, this is how your account looks. And here you will find something called subscription also. If you click on subscription, you will get one free trial subscription. Under this free trial, what you will get? You will get a credit of in India, you will get 14,500 credit. In US, you will get a credit of $200 US. This credit is valid for 30 days. Only for 30 days is credit as well. It means for first 30 days, you can use any Azure service. It's a free service or a paid service. Under this particular credit, you will not get any single bill for that. But make sure under these credits. If you're going to exceed, definitely they'll charge you for that also. Now, after 30 days, are they going to start charging for every service? No. After 30 days also, we are getting a free quota for 12 months. For first 30 days, they are giving the credit. After 30 days, for 12 months, they will give you free quota. Per month free quota for every service we are getting. Few services you will get for 12 months free. Few services you will get for always free for lifetime also. And this is valid for all customers. How we get information which service is coming with 12 months free, which service is coming with always free? Here I have given the link. Let me open this particular link. Scroll down. Yeah, these are the country names where you will get the free credit. The country names, all country names. Here we have India. In India also we are getting it. In US also we are getting it. In a lot of countries we are getting it. Credit of 14,500 as per Indian rupees. In US dollars, you will get a credit of 200 US. And here are all the Azure services details we are getting. See all free services. Here I can see we have one service in Azure called Advisor. It is always free, unlimited. So like this, we are getting the details. We have service called Azure Storage. Storage service also we have, which is for 12 months free and 10 GB of quota we can store maximum. Like this, we have mentioned all these services. The first service which we need to discuss here is we need to discuss about virtual machines. Virtual machine for Linux, 12 months, 750 hours per month. And here they have mentioned something called B1S. What is this B1S? B1S is the type of machine we can create. With the help of this one, we'll get CPU and RAM. Same way for Windows also. 750 hours per month, 12 months, B1S. We have service called virtual network, always free. 50 virtual network, always free for lifetime. So like this, here you will get all the details about these services which are coming under your free. And I'm sharing this particular link in the chat box. Even the link you will get in the PPT also. You will get here, and I'm sharing this particular link also in the chat box. To create your Azure. So this is how you can create your Azure account. And you will get the information of which services are coming under your free. So this is what we have about the account. Any question anyone have regarding this account creation? Please. Yes, Devamani, you can unmute.
Can I use the same card for multiple accounts?
Sorry?
Can I use the same debit or credit card for multiple
No,
accounts?
you can't use it.
Okay.
If you try to use it for other account, they will not
Mhm.
provide the 30 days of free quota.
Okay, because I have already used it, so that's why I'm asking.
No, it's not. You can't use it. If you are using it, they will not provide the 14,500 credit.
So I have to use another credit card, right?
Correct. Even mobile number also needs to be different one.
Then what about email ID? Can I use the old
Email ID also definitely needs to be different, because for that email ID you already have one account.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Monica, you can unmute.
Can we use two accounts? Because
Sorry?
can we use two accounts, because we have used in college the Azure one account. Can we use that account?
If you have that in that one, if you have the permissions, Monica, yes, you can use that one also. If you have permission
Okay.
that you can work on those particular DevOps services or virtual machines, if you have that account, yes, definitely you can use that one account also.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anyone have any more questions? Okay. Anyone have any more questions? If you have any question, you can please raise your hand. Nagam Maheshwari, you can unmute yourself. Yes, Ahmed, you can unmute.
Hi, how are you, sir?
I'm good. How are
Sorry.
you?
Good. Yeah, I had a question. I mean, is there a DevOps business analyst too who actually creates plan and design for DevOps?
Sorry, can you please repeat your question?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Can you please repeat your question?
Is there a business analyst or an architect who actually creates design for DevOps engineers?
Definitely, yes, they can create also. Even we can also build it.
Because I'm a QA right now and I'm transitioning myself in my company as a BA. So I was looking to learn this course so that I can even give solutions to my company on DevOps or anything in Azure.
Definitely, yes, you can give that with the, but in this one, we are mostly focusing on DevOps part. We are not much focusing anything about the Azure other service. We focus only on DevOps service. Okay, and definitely with the help of this training, you can give some suggestions also based on that.
Would you recommend any website or any book to get in-depth knowledge of Azure DevOps, or this is more than enough?
In the end of the training, I'm sharing one document also with you guys. In that one, I have given some hyperlinks also of Azure documentation. So you don't need to refer any website or any other book. You just refer the Azure documents. That will be good.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone have any more questions? Okay. So the first service we are going to discuss about is virtual machine. But before that, let me log into my Azure account and show you how my account looks. See, this is how my account. Here you are able to see the recently used services which I have used. Here also I'm able to see the subscription. Let me click on subscription. Here is my subscription. These are my subscription detail. And what is its status? So this is my subscription. And here is the name of my subscription. Don't worry about subscription name. Subscription name can be any name. But for first 30 days, you will get a free trial subscription. After that, so you can upgrade your subscription, and subscription name can be any. If I want, even I can change the name of this particular subscription also. Here we have an option of it. I can give any name. You can give your name also to this particular subscription. Now we are going to discuss about virtual. Now what is virtual machine? Yes, Ramesh, you can unmute. Ramesh, you have raised your hand to ask your question. So let's continue with virtual machine. Now, what is virtual machine? Anyone can let me know what is virtual machine. Don't worry if it's incorrect. Just give you some inputs. What is virtual machine? Yes, Devamani.
Virtual machine is a it is utilizing our hardware. Then we can build a lot of virtual machine depending upon the hardware.
Correct. Whatever you're saying, that is also correct.
We are utilizing our hardware essentials like CPU, memory, and hard disk.
Correct. Yes, Ahmed, you can also give your inputs.
The machine that is not physically present at the place where you're using it, it could be anywhere at any other geolocation.
Correct. Like whatever the Emma has said, correct. That is 100% correct. The machine which we are using it, but it is not physically available with us. And we can access that particular machine from any part of the world. That machine might be in USA also. That machine can be in Australia also. That can be in India also. So wherever that particular machine, and we can access that particular machine by using our laptop, by using my machine, by using my computer, I can access that particular machine. So virtual machine is something like a computer which we are going to build in Azure servers. Now, and in these virtual machine, you can run any type of applications. And we are creating this Azure virtual machine on Azure infrastructure, means on Azure servers. And Azure supports these type of operating system name, these Ubuntu's, Windows, Red Hat, CentOS, Debian, and Oracle. These operating system supports by the Azure infrastructure. We don't need to upload these operating system. We just need to select the option. By default, they will install that particular operating system in our virtual machine. And we don't need to worry about the licensing part also here. That is completely taken care by the cloud platform. First of all, we need to log into our Azure account. I have already done here. Now, we need to create virtual machine. But to create virtual machine, we need to create one more thing here. We need to create a resource pool. I'll go to virtual machine. If you see here in my system, it is showing us virtual machine here. but might be in your account, it is not showing you. So here we have a search option. You can search here virtual machines. I'm going to click on create virtual machine. When I click on create, first thing they are selecting my subscription. Second thing, they're asking for resource pool. And wherever the star is mentioned, those are mandatory things. Those are mandatory. Where star is not given, those are not mandatory. So it means we need to first create a resource group before creation of our virtual machine. Now, what is resource group? Resource group is like a container to us. I can say it's like a folder also, where you can maintain all your Azure resources. Whatever the services, whichever we are going to build in Azure, the resources, whichever we are going to create, where we are going to create those resources, we are going to create those resources in resource group. Resource group is one single location where you can see whatever you have created in Azure, you can see that. So resource group is one single place. How many resources you have built in Azure, you will get. Now, whenever we are creating resource group, resources can only exist in resource group. Without resource group, it is impossible to create resources in Azure. Resource group cannot be renamed. Once you create a resource group, you can't rename. Groups can have resources of many different types. Different type means different services. Like you can create virtual machine also. You want to create a Docker service, you can create that. You can create a Kubernetes service also under this. Or we have in Azure, we have virtual network. We need IP addresses. All these things we can create in our resource group. Because without resource group, it is impossible to create resources in Azure. One important point as per the interview also. Groups can have resources from many different regions also. Now, let's take example. We have created this resource group in Central India region. But the virtual machine which I want to create in Sweden Central. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. But practically in real time or while practice, we are not going to do this thing. But yes, it is possible. And this is very common interview question also. Can we create a resource group in another region and virtual machine in other region? Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. So before creation of virtual machine, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a resource. I can directly click on create new from here. So from here also I can create. Other option, I can go to resource group. Click on create. Give the name of your resource group. Resource group name can be any name. You can give your name, my name, XYZ. You can give. I'm giving the name as group 1 file. Region, I'm selecting as Central. Review plus. Click on. So I have created this resource. Now I'm going to open this resource group. Here I can see the resources. Whatever the resources we are going to create, We can see here all the resources. But right now I don't have anything. 0. Now, what I'm going to do is now I'm going to create a virtual machine. So go to virtual machine, create Azure virtual machine. Now I'm selecting our resource. Here. Now, give the name of your virtual machine. Virtual machine name also can be anything. I'm giving as VM. Scroll down. Region. By default, it is picking Central India because of the resource group. Because resource group also in Central India. Region also for virtual machine by default, it is picking Central. If you want to change the region, you can change those. But I'm not going to change. Scroll down. Here we are getting emails. In our normal language, we are calling it as operating system. But in Azure, it is called as image. And by default, it is picking which image? Ubuntu Server 20.0. And here we'll get the full list of operating systems. If you click on see all images, it will show you all the images providing. I'm going to use this default one, which is showing me as Ubuntu Server 20.0. Now, whenever we are purchasing any computer, which things we are seeing? CPU, RAM, hard disk, and operating system. Operating system we have selected Linux one, Ubuntu 20.04 version. We have selected. Next step, CPU, RAM, and hard disk. Now let's take example. My requirement is I just need one CPU and 1 GB of RAM. This is my hardware requirement. And for hard disk, I'll just go with 30 GB. That is my requirement. Now, we have selected operating system. Now, the next step, what I need to do is I need to select CPU and RAM. To select CPU and RAM, we need to use size option. We need to select the size. And here you can see all these sizes. If you want to see all sizes, you can click on see all sizes. Here are the name of the sizes. And here we are getting how much CPU, how much RAM we are. Here. Now, what is my requirement? 1 CPU and 1 GPU. So as per my requirement, which size should I choose? I'm going with size as P1s. Just few minutes before, I have shown you something also. Where I have shown you the services details. Let me come to that again. See, clearly mentioned, you need to use the size as B1s. So if you are using the size as B1s, it is coming under your FICO. If you are using any other than B1s, you will get a bill. For the first 30 days, you have credit of 14,500, 200 US dollar. You can use any size. But after 30 days, you need to use only the free tier details. If you are going to use other than free tier details, you will get a bill for. So we are using which particular size? B1. Click on 7. Done. So we got CPU and RAM. Scroll down. Here we have authentication. Authentication type is where we are mentioning our username and password. Here we have two options. To connect to our machine, we have two options. One is SSH key, other one is password. In first example, I'm going to show you the SSH public key option. In second example, I'm going to show you the password option. So first, I'm going with SSH public key option. So in SSH public key, first I'm giving my username. Username can be any username you can give here, but yes, they have restricted some usernames also. Like you can't use a username admin, super user. Like few of them users, they have blocked. Those are very common usernames which everyone is using. They have blocked those usernames. Which username I am giving? I am giving a username as Azure. And here I need to give the key name. The key which I am going to generate here, this key will help us to connect this particular virtual machine. Because just creating a virtual machine, our work is not going to complete. We need to connect to this particular machine also. So I'm giving the key name. I'm giving SSH-key -140. Now we have given the SSH key details. Here I mention all the things. Username, enter keyboard. Next step. To connect any Linux machine, it is mandatory to enable SSH port. And if I scroll down, see here, it is automatically enabling a port number SSH. And is it mandatory? Yes, it is 100% mandatory. Because to connect to that particular machine, it is mandatory to enable SSH. Anyone in the training knows the port number for SSH? You can confirm in the chat box. All right. So whatever the answers I got, all are correct. The correct answer is 22. For SSH, the port number is 20. Remember this particular number also is. And if you see here, in the brackets, they have clearly mentioned. For SSH, port number is 22. And to connect any Linux machine, it is mandatory to enable this particular port number. If you are not enabling this particular port number, we can't connect to this particular machine from our local machine. We can't connect. So here we have given the mandatory details. Click on next. Next is disk option. Disk means hard disk. And by default, they are giving a size of 30 GB. So I'm also going with 30 GB. Other than that, I don't need to work here. So I'm directly click on review plus. So when I click on review plus create, they are validating our details. And here I'm getting as validation passed. they are valid. Whatever the details I have given it, they are validating this. Now, click on. Please see my screen very carefully because when I'm click on create, I will get one pop-up box. See here, here is that pop-up. Download private key and create. We have downloaded one key and that particular key with extension .10. So I'm going to save this key here. This key is very important for us because with the help of this key, we can connect to our. Like right now, we have enabled a port number SSH for Linux. Same way for Windows, if you want to connect Windows machine, it is mandatory to enable a port number RDP. And anyone knows the RDP port number? Please confirm in the chat box. 3385. And for SSH, we have a port number 22. For RDP, we have a port number 33. We are able to create our Linux virtual machine. Next step is just creating a virtual machine. Our work is completed? No. The next step is we need to connect to that particular. So how we can connect? To connect to that particular machine, we need to download some software. And which software I'm going to download? I'm going to download a software called Git Bash. It's completely a free tool. You can download from here. It is available for Mac also, Windows also, or Linux-based operating systems. So I'm going with Windows. You can download for 32-bit or for 64. Alternative of Git Bash is we have Putty also. Git Bash and Putty both are very much used in the market. You can use Git Bash also. You can use Putty also. This is first session, so I'm using Git Bash. In our upcoming session, I'll show you how to use Putty also. I want you to familiar with both the tools. In our upcoming session, I'll show you Putty also. Here I've done. I'm not going to install this Git Bash again because in my laptop it is already there. So what you need to do is you just need to double click on that and click on next. System will install this particular tool in your system. It's very simple to install. Like to install Google Chrome, same way you can install Git Bash. The link is given in the PPT. From there you can download this. And even I can share this link in the chat box also. I have shared the link. You can download from there also. And I'll share the link for Putty also. If anyone knows how to use Putty, you can use Putty also. But I'll show you how to use Putty in our upcoming session. Next step. Note down the public IP of our Linux virtual machine. So click on go to resource. Here I am in my virtual machine. And if you see here on right hand side, here I'm getting the public IP. I'm noting down this public IP. Why we need public IP? Connect to this particular. Now, I have noted down the public IP. Next one. Now, go to your virtual machine, click on connect. I'm already in my virtual machine. Here I have option of click on. Done. Go to SSH tab. Scroll down. Here I'm getting the. Just note down this particular one. See, automatically we are getting that public IP. Add the username, add the rate. And here I need to mention the key name. What is our key name? Let me enter my key name. And let me go to 140 folder and note down the key. But so here we have given our key. Next step. Right click in the folder where we have put our PEM file. We have put our PEM file in batch 140 folder. Open that folder. Right click. If you see here I'm able to see Git bash. I am able to see Git bash here because Git bash is installed in my laptop. If you right click, you will not see Git bash. Till that time, you are not installing Git bash in your system. So my cursor right now, where is my cursor? In batch 140, and in batch 140, I have that particular PEM file also. So I'm going to copy this particular command. Paste here, enter, I press yes, enter, and you can see here, I'm able to connect to my machine. So this is how we can connect to our Linux machine if we are creating a machine with the help of PEM. This is how we can connect to our. Any question anyone have now regarding this Linux machine creation? Please let me. Yes, Anand.
Yeah. So basically, resource means a virtual machine, and you can have multiple virtual machines in a resource group, right?
Yes, if you see here before asking a question, I have opened a resource group.
Yeah,
In the source group, you can see here, I have how many resources I have? Total 7 resources. Not just a virtual machine. In this one, you can keep all the our SSH key, our virtual machine, public IP, NSG, virtual network, network interface, disk. Everything, whatever we are creating in Azure, everything is getting stored in resource group. So resource group is like a central location where you can see whatever you have created in your Azure account. You will see all the things in your resource. And without resource group, it is impossible to create resources in Azure.
So,
okay.
So can you stress a little bit on what subscription is?
Subscription is used for billing purpose. That in the billing purposes, if you pay advance to Azure, under your subscription, if you just need to give your subscription ID, they'll give you free quota also for that. But they will give you a huge discount also. That subscription is just used for billing purpose. There is no use of subscription. And with the help of subscription, we are getting information how much free quota we have right now. Okay, because all those things are calculated under the subscription.
So, like for example, if I'm working at a company, so on my name, only one subscription will be there, right?
No, you will not have any subscription for you. The subscription is for the client. Whatever the client has taken that subscription from Azure.
Okay.
And they can give any name to to that subscription. It can be given their company name also. Right now in my account, the subscription name is Azure_subscription. I can change it to company name also.
Okay.
So don't worry
So
about subscription name. Subscription name can be anything. You can rename any n number of times.
So you don't work with subscription directly. You start working with resource groups, right?
Correct. We are not working
Okay.
on, because subscription is for billing purposes. And
Okay.
bill is managed by the client. We are not the person who's going to manage those bills. That's a client part. They are going to pay those bills.
All
Okay.
right. Thank
And
you.
even in real time, what clients can do is even they can talk with the Azure team also, and they can take some plans advance. And in that one, if they pay in advance or they'll take some reservation plans, they can save up to 60% of their amount also. Okay. So everything is going to include under our subscription. Yes, Joseph, you can. Joseph, you can unmute yourself.
You already answered my question. I wanted to ask if on one resource group, can we have all the services? But
Yes,
I think
all.
you answered that.
You can see here, even in front of you right now, how many types I have right now, total 7 things.
Yes.
So in one single resource group, even you can create multiple virtual machines also.
Can we also create
Right now,
like
I have one virtual machine. If I
Okay.
want to create one more virtual machine, I can create in this particular resource group also.
Okay. Can we also
Okay.
have like our CI/CD in one resource group?
You want to create virtual machines, you can create that.
I mean,
To
our
create-
CI/CD in one
For
resource
pipelines, we need to create organization, not resource groups.
Okay. Okay.
So that is that next upcoming session, we learn about how to create that organization. For creation of Azure pipelines, we don't need to create resource group. It's not required.
Okay.
Okay.
Resource group
Because for that
okay.
one, we need to create organization.
Okay. So resource group is only meant for virtual machines?
Not for virtual machine, for AWS services, except the
Okay.
DevOps part, Azure DevOps part. But
Oh.
if you want to create Docker, Kubernetes, for them, it is mandatory to have resource group.
Okay.
Okay, but for CI/CD pipeline, the pipeline option which we have, for them, we have an option called organization. Without organization, we can't create our pipelines.
So when you mentioned Docker, Kubernetes, is it Docker virtual machine and Kubernetes virtual machine?
No, those are not virtual machine. Those are services we are. See here, I'm getting the Kubernetes service. We have container one we are getting.
Okay.
These services will create. These are not virtual machines.
Okay,
These are services we have in Azure.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
You will understand these services in Joseph in our upcoming session.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Jevan.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Jevan. Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Hey, can you go to your folder that group 140 in your desktop?
The source or my folder. Here is my folder.
Yeah, folder. Yeah. You just click the git bash here. Then how it identifying that VM details?
I have given the details. I have given this particular command.
But it is automatically connected now. So that's what I'm asking you. How it is.
I have given this because it is. In which folder I have given it? In batch 140. In batch 140, I have put my temp file also. Jevan.
Can you show me once again so I can?
Let me disconnect.
Yeah.
Right click.
Yeah, correct.
Bash here.
Okay.
Copy this particular command.
Okay. After that, you are entering the username and the IP address.
Here is username. Here is the IP address. In the command, everything is there.
I thought it was
our temp file also, username also, IP address also.
Okay. I thought it was automatically identify the username and IP address.
No, it's not automatically identified. We need to mention our username and IP.
Okay. Thank you.
Anyone have any more questions? If you have any question, please raise your hand. Yes, Yavan, do you have any more questions?
Yes, yes. Is there any relationship between the Git bash and Git repo? Is there any relationship?
No.
No. This is used for just for connecting the VM.
Connecting our virtual machines. Yes.
Okay, okay. I thought any relationship from Git
No,
bash
there
to
is no
Git.
relationship.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yes, Raju, you can.
Yeah, hi, myself Raju. I'm new to this course. Today only I attend the demo.
Okay.
Yeah, how can I join with you in this for this classes?
I just want to know, are you in the WhatsApp group, Raju?
Yes.
I have recently shared the WhatsApp group link in the chat box. If anyone is not there, you can please join the WhatsApp group using the link also. Raju, to join this particular course, you need to complete your payment formalities also, because we have just only few more demo session left. So after that, only the link will only share with paid candidates. To join this particular course and get the upcoming recordings and notes, you need to complete your payment formalities, and I'm going to share the link in the chat box.
Okay, please share
So you
that
can
payment link.
pay using this particular
Okay.
link. So the link I have shared in the chat box.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
If
One
you
more
have
doubt.
any doubt, if you have any more doubt regarding the payment formality, that thing, you can contact our WhatsApp group admins also. There are 4 to 5 WhatsApp group admins. You can contact anyone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you
Yes, you can
provide
ask
any
any question.
recording?
Sorry?
Can you provide any recordings regarding previous classes? What I
Yeah,
missed?
only yes. Today is the second session. Yesterday was the
Okay.
first session, and yes, day 1 recording is uploaded in our YouTube channel. Day 2 recording also will upload in our YouTube channel also. You can check the WhatsApp group, or if you didn't check, I'll inform my team. They will share again after this session.
Okay.
Okay. And if you are going to pay for this particular course, what you will get from our side, let me show you that also. These are the things you will get from our side. Live training, recordings, training PPTs, Azure dump, documents, sample resumes, and interview. And these 4 things you will get at the end of it. Okay. On daily basis, you will get live training, recordings, and training tips. On daily basis, you will get these things.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Now I'm going to show you one more thing. After our practice, we don't need that particular virtual machine anymore. So why should we keep that particular virtual machine with us if we don't want that anymore? So what we can do is, you can select that particular virtual machine, and here we have an option of bypass yes and click on. But with this particular option, it will only delete the virtual machine. But if you see in our resource group, system is creating some more resources, not just virtual machine. System is also creating some more resources like IP address, disk, SSH key. We have those also. What you can do, you can go to that particular specific service and you can delete that. That is one option. Second option is, if you delete your resource group, under your resource group, whatever the resources you have, system will delete all these resources. You can see here, now I have 6 resources because I have to only delete my virtual machine. But these are 6 more resources. I want to delete those also. So I can go to one by one, or I can just click on delete resource group, enter the resource group name, and click on. So we can delete our resource group. If we delete our resource group, system will delete our virtual machine and other resources also. Yes, Biswal, you can unmute yourself. Biswal, you have raised your hand to ask your question. You need to unmute yourself. Yes, Ramesh, you can unmute. Ramesh, you have raised your hand to ask your question. You need to unmute.
Hello,
Yes, Ramesh.
I pay to money tomorrow.
Yes, you can. You can pay by tomorrow also.
1 month
Tomorrow is
ago,
also demo session.
1 month ago.
You need to, before ending of the demo session, you need to pay the full amount. Otherwise, you will not get the link to join upcoming sessions, Ramesh.
Okay, sir. I
Okay.
pay to
Till
1
demo
month.
sessions you can attend.
Okay. I also, sir,
Yes, Ramesh.
I want pay to 1 month, please permission.
Sorry, Ramesh, I can't give these permissions. If you complete your payment, then you will get the link for upcoming sessions, or you can wait for the next batch, Ramesh.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Ahmed, you can unmute. Yes, Ahmed, you can ask your question.
I'm audible?
Yes, Ahmed.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I want a few details like just how many demo sections are available more.
As per me, 2 more demo sessions are available.
Okay. I will do the payment. Okay. By in 2 days. Okay. And a certification will be there, right?
The course completion certificate?
Yes.
Yes, that automatically at the end of the day, system will automatically generate
Mhm.
from our website.
Okay. Will that will be helpful for the interview purpose? Means, or do I need any more certification for the interview or for the job purposes?
No. That is not. That is course. And are you a fresher, Ahmed?
Actually, I have experience in Amazon in customer service. Actually, I'm from a mechanical background. So due to COVID, I was sent back to India. That is the issue over here. So I want to
Okay.
move in IT. I'm not aware of this.
And certification, you don't need to do any Azure certification. And Azure certification will not provide you the job. They'll just get your call for that. Don't need to go for waste your money for the certification.
so it will be helpful if I crack the interview. I will get the job. That's it, right?
Yes, definitely.
And I mean, do you guys provide the placements or else any interview calls? Will you be arranging?
We'll share job details with our
I need.
students. You can check those one and apply. Okay. You can apply this one and you can go for the interview.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I'm new to this course, new to the IT. I just want to shift my stream to IT. So
definitely, we are going to share job details. You don't need to worry about that. We'll share job details, and with the help of that one, you can apply for jobs.
And regarding this, as of now, regarding the virtual machines, I'm not completely deep into this. So I have a few queries. And what is the use of the virtual machine?
Virtual machine is actually help us to create application or to manage our applications under that. Let's take example, any client is using a software. Okay. And they want to install that particular software, and then that particular software can be used by a lot of people.
Yes.
So they are not going to install the software on every single system. They can build that particular software, or they can understand. Then with the help of IP addresses, we all can use with the help of web applications. Even virtual machines are used for creating websites also. Like I have Amazon.in, where that we are building that particular website. That website can build in virtual machines also. So virtual machine is something like a computer to us. You can build any application, you want to install any application, anything you can do here. So it's same like your computer you have built in Azure infrastructure.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much for this.
You will learn more up in our upcoming session when we'll go with Docker, Kubernetes. You will see some more things into that, what we can do more things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, Joseph, you can.
Excuse me. I want to know, can I also stop the virtual machine?
You want to stop? Yes, we have a stop option also. We can do that.
Okay. Would I still be charged if I stop the virtual machine?
No. If you stop it, they are not going to charge for virtual machine. But I'm always suggesting, Joseph, if you don't have, delete that.
Okay.
Whenever you require, create a new one. So it will be again a quick practice for you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Akbar.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, Akbar, I'm able to hear you.
So actually, just want to know for completion of this course, like how many years of experience we can keep as a AWS, Microsoft Azure DevOps.
You just only go with DevOps, or you have a plan with Azure admin also?
Currently, I'm into development actually. I'm already working as a developer. So just want to know after completion of this course.
If you just go with Azure DevOps, you can put 2, or maximum you can put 2.5. I suggest you can go with Azure admin plus DevOps part. Then you can put 4 years of experience, I can say. Go with this.
Okay. So want to know for how long this Azure DevOps is in the market? Like it's been almost 4 years or 5 years?
It's
more
very
than that.
long. Even I don't remember the year, but for very long, Azure DevOps is there.
Similar way how AWS is there, this Azure DevOps also is there, but recently it's getting famous, right?
No, from last 2-3 years, it is getting the pickup in the market. But earlier, Azure DevOps is having not much market, but from last 2-3 years, they have captured a lot of market as compared to AWS.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Joseph, you can unmute.
Are you saying on this training, or we're still gonna know more about Azure admin?
In this one, we are not going to discuss much about Azure admin. Very basic thing like creation of virtual machine or creation of user. Basic things we are going to learn here also.
Okay, so we can claim if on our resume we can claim the admin.
For admin one, we have a separate training, complete separate training, Joseph, we have.
Okay, because I saw admin plus DevOps 4.
Yeah, definitely. Whenever you're looking for a job, nowadays they're looking for a person who can work on both the things.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's why I'm always suggesting that go with both the one.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thanks. Yes, Tabriz, you can unmute.
Hi. From when the real classes will be starting?
We have already started the classes. We have already started learning something new today.
No, I thought this is webinar.
So, webinar is for our classes, but wherever we are always using webinar, Zoom webinar for our training purposes. Even after demo session also we'll use webinar, but definitely the link will be changed after demo session.
Okay. So this
at that time also we will use webinar.
Okay. Got it. Clear. Thanks.
Okay. Anyone have any more questions? Okay. So with this, I'm ending this session. In today's session, we have discussed about how we can create a VM by using SSH key. In tomorrow's session, we are going to learn about how we can create a VM with the help of password. And then we'll start learning about some basics of Linux. Yes, Ajay, you can unmute.
Yeah, is there any possibility to change the timings of the class?
Right now, not possible. Ajay. What is your preferred timings? May I know?
Maybe in the morning time because we have meetings at the evening, starting from 6 only, 5:36. So now also we are just attending two
Not
meeting and
possible
the same.
because at morning 7 a.m. I have a batch going on for Azure admin. At 9 o'clock, I have a batch going on for AWS. 1 p.m. for AWS DevOps. 6 p.m. Azure DevOps. And 8 p.m. I have AWS.
Me and my
So-
friend, okay, we are both are there here. So we are fine before 5 p.m. any day. So any new batch will be starting from
No
before
plans
that.
right now, Ajay.
Okay. Okay.
No plan. Like earlier in previous session, I said that if you are going to pay for this particular batch, you have a 1 year of more time. Within 1 year, you can join one more batch with the same trainer. You don't need to pay any single rupee. You will get the recording for the batch which you are doing.
Okay.
That is what we can do for you. And 1 year is a very long period of time.
And what about the practicals like do we need
For
to do the every?
practicals, I have shown you, you can create your Azure account. With the help of that one, you can do that. Whatever I'm showing, you can do practice it. If you have any doubt while practice, you can email me anytime. Here is my email ID I've shared in the chat box.
Do you give any assignments to complete for that? How do we practice?
Means whatever I'm showing you, just need to practice those things.
Okay.
Little bit of assignments I'll give you that you can do this thing as a task. I'll give you those also, but not much in every session. I'm not giving it, but in few sessions, yes, you will get tasks also from this.
Okay.
Not in every session. Okay. Any more questions, Ajay?
No, not that's all. Thank you.
Okay. And one more thing, but the task, whenever I'm giving you, you always get some help from my side. Like whenever I'm giving task, you will get a code from my side. Or whenever I'm giving some other task, little bit of help you will get from my side. So if you get stuck, you can refer those things and complete your task also. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Brian.
All right, so thank you, Ankit. So my question is, apart from the fact that we'll be getting the PowerPoint slides at the end of each session, are we going to get costumes as well?
In the same price, the one which you have paid the 5,900 rupees, you don't need to pay any additional cost. In 5,900 rupees, everything is included. You don't need to pay.
If I'm not asking for payment, I'm asking like, are we going to get like notes at the end of each session?
Every day. These things you will get on every day. Every day, training PPTs, whichever I'm going to use, I'm uploading the PPTs in our website.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. On daily basis, yes. Let's take example, today I have used how many PPTs? These two PPTs, number 2 and number 3. So I'm going to upload these number 2 and number 3 PPT in our website. Okay.
Yeah, but
yesterday we have used just only one PPT, so I have already uploaded the one PPT.
So the reason why I asked the question was because I did a previous session with Karthik on Linux, and he gave live notes. So while he was teaching, he made some notes and he shared those notes with the participants of the class.
No,
and I was asking if you're going to do the same.
I'm using PPTs. I'm not making any notes. I'm just using the notepad file just for naming conventions.
Gotcha.
Just for naming conventions, I'm using PPTs.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Whatever you need to do your practice, each and every single step is mentioned in the PPT. So while practice, just follow the PPT and you can complete your practice first. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yes, Satish.
Hi, Ankit.
Hi.
I just want to two things. Yesterday I made the payment for the course, and second thing is that this technology is changing in such a fast pace. So, do you think that learning DevOps will have some advantage in near future?
Definitely, because every client is switching to DevOps technology to build their application. Whenever a new client is coming in, they are always using 100%. Even old clients are also switching to this one because with the help of DevOps, they are getting updates, whatever the new updates they want to give to their customers or to their employees, easily they can give with the help of DevOps.
Yeah, that
Otherwise,
is understandable.
Yes, you
That
can
is
continue the question.
understandable. Yeah, I agree on to that point as well. But then I'm actually working with Accenture, and I can see that there are not many customers that are actually moving towards cloud, irrespective of the
On-premises.
Yes, but then there are other technologies like AI, then machine learning. Then we have some Facebook is developing some other things. So like it's changing in such a fast
But
way that
everything is done on cloud. Did you notice that artificial intelligence or machine learning, where they are doing it? They are also doing on cloud. Whatever the Facebook is developing, where they are developing on cloud platform. So everyone, they are also, you are correct, whatever is saying that they are also doing those things, artificial intelligence, machine learning. But where they are building those things are also built on cloud platform. So everywhere nowadays is new cloud platform is getting used, Satish. Okay.
Okay.
So future in IT industry is all about cloud. Everyone is switching to cloud platform, every single company.
Yeah,
because
that's right.
to maintaining their own server costs a lot for each and every organization. Okay. Recently, Hawaii Supreme, like in India, we're calling Supreme Court. I don't know what they call it. Recently, Hawaii government has also switched to cloud platform. Earlier, they are using on-premises everything. They have also switched. Okay.
Okay, I got it. Thanks.
Yes, Baba, you can unmute.
Thank you very much. Good morning again.
Good morning.
Yeah. So for me that mistakenly bought an old course, do we have all this information and all these things still on there? I think, I mean, I purchased the old batch.
No, whatever the PP, you're talking about record PPTs. Yes, it is already uploaded. Whatever the PPTs is there, the course content is same, all PPTs are there. You can check that. Log in with your course, you can please check.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay. Yes, Milton, you can.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes. Good morning. I just want to ask, for the videos, right? How long is it going to be on that shared location for us, or are we going to be downloading it?
The location for the recordings, you need to log into our website.
I'm asking that for a certain batch, how long is the recording going to be there?
For lifetime. And you
can
access lifetime, no download option, lifetime. And you can access these recordings from our website. And even we have a mobile app also. If you want, you can download mobile app from Android also, even for iOS, we have given the link. Even we have given the link in our WhatsApp group.
Okay. So I can access it anytime. That's what you mean.
Sorry?
So we can access the link anytime. It doesn't matter.
Yes, you can access these recordings anytime, any day.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so with this, I'm ending this session. In tomorrow's session, we'll discuss about some other. Thank you all. Thank you for joining today's session. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Thank you.